To take your CV to the next level and unlock a world full of opportunities. Watch this video till the end as our expert shares tips and insider secrets to create a CV that potential employers can't resist.
In my opinion, once you start drafting, you need to write everything that you've done as of now, irrespective of sort of the level of importance that it has had. It might go to 1.5, 2, or even 3 pages. Doesn't matter as of now. The first draft should include everything that you've done right from your school times till the time you're, let's say, graduating, you're in your second year, third year, etc. After that, once you've listed down everything and sort of the different sections that are there, I'll be talking about the type of sections later on. So once you've listed down everything that you've done as of now till your college life, second year or third year, that is when we start narrowing things down. And the importance of things, how we decide, is judged on different criteria, sort of the impact that you've created, sort of the tasks that you've done, sort of the responsibility that you've had while doing that particular task. So there's a very beautiful approach called STAR approach. It's situation, task, action, and result. So as the word breaks down, you need to analyze what sort of situation you were in then, what sort of action you took actually, and what sort of R stands for result, or what sort of result or impact it created. So based on this sort of approach, in my opinion, this is how I evaluated every single pointer that I had put as part of the first draft of my CV. So based on this point, we try to evaluate everything that we've done and we pick out the best of the things. And then we sort of get a very good second draft of our CV. And then we try to format it better to make it more presentable, to make it look more presentable in the eyes of a prospective person who is viewing our profile. And then try to narrow it down. You can't from the get-go be very sure of what exactly is that would add value to your personality, because sometimes we tend to forget. We participated, let's say, in a lot of sports during our school time, and similar things have continued in the college time, but we often miss out on them. So my suggestion, whenever someone's trying to start writing a CV or drafting a CV, never ever miss out on anything. Later on, once we try to narrow it down using the STAR approach or any approach relevant to you, that is when we get on to build sort of a very good second draft of our CV, and then we format it to make it more presentable. Across companies, across MBA colleges, that ideal length of a CV is 1 pager, CV or resume, whichever you like to call it. So it's 1 pager only, no more than that, no less than that. And the font size that you ideally keep for your CV, I think so that's in the ballpark of anything 9.5, 10 or 10.5, not more than that. So, but don't keep it too low, like an 8.5 or something, because then it's not readable. It's not legible. Someone is not able to review the CV. That defies the purpose of a CV. So the font style, the font size, as well as the page limit matters equally. And secondly, how do I know if the CV is too long? It should be 1 pager, and as I mentioned, you create everything, you put on everything in the first draft of your CV, and then you start narrowing them down, narrowing the pointers down. So that is how you will be able to reduce the length from, let's say, 1.5 or 2 page to make it 1 pager, and then you can work on the presentation part. Once you're building the CV, if it exceeds 1 page, you'll immediately get to know that I'm putting too much information that is there to share. Yeah. Or type of prospective person who is viewing your CV, they have sort of a background in their mind. Let's say I applied for consulting companies. So every single line, I think so I explained the STAR approach. So when you're framing your pointers or shortlisting your pointers based on this approach, or you're applying for a particular profile, you have to keep both the things in mind, that everything that you're writing in your CV aligns with the STAR approach, and at the same time, it aligns with sort of the profile that you're applying. So while I was applying for consulting profiles, so I focused more, let's say, on sort of the impact that I created, words like strategy, or the internships, the order in which my internships were presented or mentioned in the CV. So the very first ones at the top were related to strategy, related to consulting. I interned at EY Parthenon. So it was mentioned at the very top. Versus if I, let's say, had to apply for a finance role in a very good company, my other two internships, which were part of finance or which were related to, let's say, valuation, I would have placed them at a higher priority as compared to the rest of the internships. So similarly, you can tailor your CV not only in terms of, let's say, the order of things that you've done, order of priority. Apart from that, even the words that you use. So if it's a finance company, maybe once you were shortlisting your CV from the first draft, it was a 1.5 pager, and you eliminated, let's say, sort of a 2 or 3 relevant research work that you would have done, which was more tailor-made towards a finance company. So once you're applying for a finance company, you can include that and remove two of the other pointers which would not be as much appreciated in a finance role as they would have been in a consulting role. So again, even at campus placements at SRCC, we used to have 2 or 3 formats labeled A, B, and C. And we used to keep in our mind, like, let's say A format is for consulting companies, B would be for finance, because we switched the order, we changed 1 or 2 lines here and there, we changed 1 or 2 words. So that definitely the role definitely has a lot of role to play in sort of the CV that you're providing to the prospective recruit.